Hello, my name is Peas, and I speedrun Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD, a 2019 remaster of the original Wii game. We have these two side by side. We go from using motion controls to analog controls. And this submission video will be part of the Super Monkey Ball Trifecta Relay, featuring Helix on SMB1, PetresInc on SMB2, and me, Peas, on Banana Blitz HD. So if you recall, Banana Blitz was actually showcased at GDQ 2016, ran by Claris, and that run was relatively impressive. But you want to know something else that's impressive? The fact that we get to play as Sonic the Hedgehog. So we're going to be going all the way from Monkey Island 1 all the way through Ultra Heaven 9 with some menuing to skip the boss fights, and I'll actually explain why I picked Sonic in particular for this run. Alright, so the run does not begin here. Because we're going to time this RTA instead of IGT, I'm going to do a very quick low manip. So 3, 2, 1, ready, go. Alright, I like saving half a second. Alright, here we go. So Banana Blitz is the only Monkey Ball game in the franchise where players are allowed to jump and have a pretty good bounce, depending on which character you pick. So thankfully, I did not get. Wait. Okay, good. Well, I did not get what we like to call bridge collision, where if I touch any part of the bridge, the game will dictate what it'll do to me. Essentially, I'll either lose all of my speed, zorp all over the platforms, which is what I want, or it'll just bounce me really high. So, World 1, there's nothing really much to talk about other than it's your tutorial for what's going to happen throughout the game. Is the best way I can put it. And bonuses, we don't play them. We just throw ourselves out of here, and we move on to the next one. Now, if you notice just now, if you remember the Banana Blitz game, you actually had to load in every stage one by one instead of clicking next and going straight to the next one. And another difference is that I'm not jumping at the beginning of each stage. Well, I'm rolling a little bit and then jumping, just to gain some speed, because the game rewards ground speed more than it rewards aerial movement. And Sonic has both good ground speed and aerial control, so good as in he's the best ground speed character in the game. So check this skip out. Pretty fundamental. Nice. So I could have gotten bridge collision there, and I could have been dead from that one, but thankfully that's not the case. So back to the whole menuing difference here. So at the end of this level, I'm going to stage select, and thankfully so, if I were to complete a world, there's no such thing as a ranking screen. Nor can I save replays, which is kind of unfortunate, but this is a much more simple menu style compared to the Banana Blitz variant, the Wii variant, I mean. Alright, so that's World 1, and now we are into World 2. We're going to be seeing more bouncing strats. And so, some of these bouncing strats can be a little bit difficult to get because the game's bouncing mechanic can feel like it's RNG at times. I'll either get a good bounce or I get some weird bounce and then I'm not able to get my jump because of it, so there is that. So here, I want to jump at the very beginning of this. Whoa! What? What did I just hit? Interesting. Let's try that one again, shall we? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. I might have hit some part of the tree and then it just bonked me in some different direction, but that was funny. Alright, let's keep on moving. Now, stuff like that in this game, that will happen to me. Spontaneously, and it's just one of the funniest things to happen because this game will bully me. And speaking of bully, this strat is pretty cool. Okay, thank goodness I did not get a terrible bounce, or pretty much undershoot that second bounce there. So now, 2-6 is pretty unfriendly in terms of bridge collision. And nice, we didn't get bridge collision. Let's go. All right, so we're just gonna roll over this top right here and get a nice 104. You know, this would be on track to gold, but you know, I kind of bonked that one part right there, like out of nowhere, and then just yeah. Keep on moving, shall we? All right. So we're coming up to a very difficult bouncing skip, so let's hopefully get this. Okay, I'm just gonna save it because I don't like the way that I got that first bounce. I was basically going to skip both donuts there, but because of my first bounce, I ended up taking the weenie version of the skip, as I like to call it. Nah, it's okay. The nice thing about Banana Blitz is that, number one, this music is actually goated, and the fact that, unfortunately, Sega lost the rights to their original music. This is the second Monkey Ball game for this to happen. And so they replaced it with, replaced some of the other worlds with reused Monkey Ball music, so while it may be cool for some, for me, it's like, I want to hear Banana Blitz music, you know? Anyway, aside from the music, I wanted to point the little piece of trivia out. Banana Blitz HD, if you're trying to speedrun it, is very friendly when you're trying to go for saves of some sort. Now, at times there are, like, probably because of, actually, yeah, mainly because of the jumping mechanic, you're actually much more able to get saves as opposed to bonking one part of the stage and then you just gotta pay the price by dying, and I forgot to jump, so that's okay. I don't know what I was thinking right there. I think I was trying to just roll and then just do a little jump and then die and get a 56 bonus exit, but that didn't happen. That's alright though, because this skip is actually pretty cool. Hopefully we can get the hold up strat here. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, we got it. Oh, okay, that's a slower variant of it, but a 49 is a 49. One of my favorite sayings is, don't ask questions, consume product. And that right there, I will consume that 49 and move on. Whoa, okay, Snowballs. You don't have to do that to me. You don't have to do that. Alright, this next skip here, I'm going to go for the marathon-friendly version of it because this one is still in its infancy in terms of consistency. I feel consistent with it, but it's not enough for me to perform in a marathon setting around without feeling like I'm throwing the game or something, you know? Alright, that's World 3. And the nice thing about that is the fact that World 3 is one of the more faster worlds in this game. And we're also coming up to something with a slightly bit more of factual stuff about Banana Blitz. Those little banana indicators show my leveling progress. If I were to clear 8 levels, the next level I play would be the bosses. So if I were to like practice like, you know, 3-1 and I click next, I would go straight to the boss as opposed to playing 3-2. Why did they do that? I have no clue. Perhaps make it easier for the casual player to get through some of the levels without, or at least to know what levels they have completed. Whoa, okay, can I... You know, Sonic's pure speed actually saved me right there. I didn't think I would be able to make it with that distance, and what I got there was actually probably a combination of bridge and stage collision where, again, if I touch any part of the stage, the game will just make me lose all my speed. I don't really bounce if I, well, on this stage because there's a slight slope. Yeah, like right there. I got some weird bounce where I would not get a bounce and I just, yeah, went wherever. So I believe I mentioned that you cannot save replays, and you also there is also not a practice mode in this game. So you may wonder, how was I able to practice this game? So luckily for people who run this game on PC, there is a practice mod where it unlocks all the stages. Because fun fact, if you complete the bosses, it resets everything for that particular world, and so we kind of don't want that. And also the bosses are not unlocked by default. You have to play 8 stages to unlock said boss. And it can kind of be painful if you want to practice bosses. And this game is very much, or actually Super Monkey Ball in general is just really movement based. And so you have to have every opportunity you can get to practice certain movements. Whether it be playing a level or practicing this particular movement that'll get you the skip. And I also did not really talk about much tech that I will be using in this run. So the difference in Banana Blitz and Banana Blitz HD is that in terms of the bouncing mechanic, it's a lot easier for you to cancel all your momentum as you touch the ground. So there is a skip where I'll be using this mechanic, and it's actually really good for falling strats too. If you're starting out, or if you're like really trying to play it safe. So we're gonna be getting through World 4 relatively nicely. Now we're gonna move on to what I would consider to be a gauntlet of very difficult strats. That's Worlds 5 through 7, my honest opinion. World 8 can be pretty tameable, but it can also be a part of the mid-game gauntlet, essentially. Alright, so this skip in particular actually separates the remaster from its original counterpart. So I'm going to be quiet for a couple of seconds here. So this skip is actually possible in the Wii version, but it's extremely impractical because of A, Yan Yan, and B, the bouncing mechanic. You can't necessarily cancel all your momentum. You can, but you still, like, some of your momentum is retained in that game more so than in Banana Blitz HD. Okay, what the heck is this? Okay. Oh wow. Okay. You know, this could have potentially been a 47 5-3, but you know what? I'll take a 45. Note to self, look at what I just did, because it's not common that I get 45 5-3s. I mainly get like 44s and 43s, which are pretty average, but you know, getting that is kind of satisfying, in my honest opinion. And also, if you clear 4 stages, you have to play a bonus stage, and you cannot retry bonuses. Nor can you even play a bonus again once you've triggered the bonus. So yeah, that's some BBHD menuing right there. Alright. I'm gonna also talk about stage differences coming up in 5-7 and in World 6, because there are quite a few stages that have been changed to accommodate for analog controls as opposed to motion. So this stage right here, the skip, the execution is a lot more difficult than in the Wii version. I'll explain why here in 2 seconds when I hit it. Well, maybe not. Maybe I will not hit the skip. I'm gonna, you know, I want to hit the skip. Let me die real quick. I do not want to wait. No, thank you. Sonic would be like, I'm waiting. Yeah. Let's just go for the skip. Oh, that might have been too early. Okay, that felt very early. All right, so the big reason as to why this skip is a lot harder is because they removed the invisible wall that appears as the cycle is moving. Don't know why they removed it. Uh-oh. No! Okay, good. That's gonna lose a little bit of time compared to just getting up there optimally, but hey, it's all Gucci. So, if you recall from the 2016 Banana Blitz run, Claris was complaining about how she wanted to use Yan and how she wanted to use Baby throughout like a lot of the stages in the run, but that's not always the case. I believe, yeah, you also cannot change characters in between levels, which can be kind of problematic if you're casually playing through the game and you don't want to use a certain character. You literally have to reset your lives in order to do so by stage selecting or and just pressing B twice, and it's kind of not intuitive. So, all right, so World 6 pretty much is just as bad as World 5 in terms of technical strats and stage design, for that matter. Like 1 through 4, that's okay, but then the difficulty spike when World 5 hits, yikes, bro. It's like we're playing Sonic 3 and then Carnival Night Act 2 hits, and then you're like, how do I get through the red barrel part? You know. All right, here we gotta. This is basically elevators, escalators, eels. Gary needs a pair of shoes. We're gonna jump up here. So that little wire used to be like some hole. Well, not well, a little railing with a hole in the middle, as I like to call it. Let me get 2 seconds to perform this skip here, which is pretty cool. This is probably like one of my favorites. That was something. I'll take it. But yeah, so a lot of the stage, well, some of the stages have wires instead of railings, and then to again accommodate for animal. Oh, you got to be kidding me, bro! How am I not dead? Don't ask questions. Consume product. Anyway. And this next stage, fun fact, it's easier to speedrun it than play as intended because of how it's designed. It was a lot easier in the Wii version, but here, all you gotta do is just, oh no, I'm gonna hit it. Sonic's ground speed saved me tenfold right there. Let's go. Anyway. So, Sonic does not like mushrooms. Not at all. Whoa! Okay. Thought I was gonna take a little death right there, but we're just chilling. We're just chilling. This next stage is actually my favorite because if you die at the very end, you lose 30 seconds. And I'm using reverse psychology to ensure that I do not choke the ending, you know. And I also forgot to mention, so Banana Blitz is also, I believe, the only Monkey Ball game to feature speed pads, and basically Sonic has a pretty controllable speed pad distance because of his weight. Oh my gosh, I almost died. Whereas Baby and Yan Yan go a little bit too fast to control, so that stage can be kind of difficult if you're using a lighter character. So this skip is cool. I came up with this, and I hope to not miss it because of collision. So. This looks good. Oh no, I missed it. That's okay. That's perfectly okay. I didn't back up too far enough anyway, so I ended up missing the cycle. That loses about 5 seconds, but hey. We're still in it. We're out of World 6. That's all that matters, right? Alright, so now we are pretty much at the end of our little difficulty gauntlet here. World 7 being the hardest of 5 and 6 in terms of stage design. Luckily, there are 2 that we actually don't have to play in terms of the strat. I'm not talking like warp goals, whatever, because they do not exist in Banana Blitz for some odd reason. Honestly, I like being able to skip certain stages that I don't want to play. Like, I don't want to be forced to play all the stages, bro. Because there is one stage in particular that made Banana Blitz infamous, and that is Ultra Heaven 5. But thankfully, they fixed it in this game. Spoiler alert. Alright, so let's get through a 7-2 relatively nicely. Ooh, okay, I did a bounce right there just to make sure that I get a faster time than jumping, because you're actually punished for jumping a little too much, whereas you can just bounce, get a little bit of height, and then still make it. Alright, that was stage number 1 of not having to play it. This is stage number 2 of not having to play it. Okay, that was a very wonky wonky adjustment. I was like, what word did I say, like adjusted or something? What am I, Southern? What intonation? Anyway, so this is 7-5, and this was probably the worst stage on the Wii Remote, in my honest opinion. And I know this is very late in the run, but I really hope that you all are visualizing doing these strats using the Wii Remote. And 5-2 in particular is that very stage that separates motion controls from, or analog controls from motion controls in terms of the execution of the strat. Alright. So 5-6, another one of those stages that went from railings to wires, and they made it a little bit easier to perform the skip too, so that's kind of cool. And the stage. All you gotta do is roll up and make it to the goal. And World 7 is probably the longest in terms of stage design, throughout the run. Now, 5-2 would have actually been the longest. 5-2. World 5 would have been the longest world in the entire run if you exclude the double swing skip, I believe. Actually, yeah, that's true. Because you would get about because that skip actually stays 40 seconds from playing the stage as intended. So that coupled with not going for 5-7 skip makes World 5 the longest world in the game compared to this one. All right, that's World 7. Now we're gonna be getting through World 8 here relatively nicely, and there is a stage where I'll be using a speed pad to skip part of it, and hopefully we will hit it in this. Oh, I missed the speed pad. Why did I miss it? That's funny. It only loses about a couple of seconds, but who am I to complain? All right. So we're getting through World 8. First couple levels, speedy. Especially this one. And fun fact, this used to be 90 seconds, and now you have a minute to complete it. Like, bro, come on, Sega. Why'd you do that to us? Why'd you change the timer from 90 to 60? And add bumpers at the very end. Anyway, let's see if we hit the strat. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's all right. I'm gonna go for the backup. Just kidding. I'm gonna just improvise that one. That's not what I wanted to go for. That skip would have saved actually roughly about 7 seconds. IGT, but it's okay if we miss it because there is a backup, and if I mess up the backup, then I can just go for the skip again. Nice trade-offs we got here, right? Oh my gosh. I've been actually getting 52 8-5s, but I think my movement has been a little bit slacking today. Alright. So I like to compare this stage to a Knuckles Chaotix type level design because you're just climbing up to the very end of the level and you're just chilling from there. So there's that. That is H6. Now this next stage is actually kind of funny, if you ask me. Just kind of funny. All right. Oh wow. Okay. We take those. So this strat is funny because you can actually bail out of it and pretty much just play the stage as intended from there by just going straight to the left. Like I had to visualize the strat and I was like, wait a minute. When I say bailout, I usually like to call it a weenie strat, for me at least. All right. So we have about 5 minutes left of this run. Just roughly 5 minutes and 30 seconds left of the run, assuming that everything goes pretty fast as planned. Worlds 9 and 10 are your extra worlds, and they can they can be much of a bully if you're willing to test your overall monkey ball skills once you unlock them. Okay, I goal posted. Otherwise, that would have been a solid 8-second IGT. This music is actually pretty chill. So 1, 4, 9, and 10 all have new music, and the worlds that is. And this sounds pretty chill, not gonna lie. Even though I kind of prefer the Banana Blitz variant, which happened to be a remix of Touch and Roll's Meteorite Mayhem. But it's whatever. This skip is actually cool, but I hate the fact that I can get a terrible bounce on it. Oh, that was nice. That was solid and crisp. We take those. All right. Let's keep on moving. This stage is not so much, You gotta wait. It feels like it's an auto-scroller, so there's something really much to say about this level, honestly. This is where I would actually ask for last set of donations, because coming up, a lot of levels I actually need to concentrate on in the run, because the game can be pretty rude to me. Oh, that was just not cash money. One thing I say about World 9 is that there are a lot of levels where you actually don't need to play it. So, there's that. Alright, so 9-8 is pretty much... Oh, okay. Example of the video game bullying me. No worries. There we go. Alright, hey, 2018. I like to say the year because I normally get 20s, 19s, and 18s, and I almost get like a year number off of that. So it's funny saying what time I get on 9-8, or what year I would go at 9-8. Funny. All right, so this is the last world of this run, and let me tell you, it's a bully. Oh, okay. I don't know what's happening with this stage, but I've been getting some weird collision. So I might need to hit the lab and try to figure out anything that I'm doing wrong here. Otherwise, I would have gotten a 48, 49 IGT on that stage. But yeah, we are almost done with the run. These first 4 levels, I mean, what are they? Well, this stage is kind of cringe, if you ask me. But luckily we have this strat to save us from planning to play as intended. And then we get to this stage. Also, don't really have to play it, because all you gotta do is just throw yourself on these cylinders and just keep on rolling. Okay, that was close. I thought that I was dead. Oh no, don't kill me. Okay, good. Alright, we're coming up to Ultra Heaven 5, probably the most infamous stage of any Monkey Ball game. Aside from Expert 7 and Monkey Ball 1, but here we go. Alright, you wanna know why this stage is better in this game? Bam, I didn't fall through the platform. So, for whatever reason, in the Wii version of Banana Blitz, Sega forgot to put collision on that very platform, but they fixed it in the European version of Banana Blitz, and of course in Banana Blitz HD. So that's that. And Ultra Heaven is just a stride to the end from here. Now let's keep on moving. Whoa, okay, I got some collision. I might miss this cycle because of the collision. Oh, barely made it. So that right there is where not only extended bounce jumping and canceling my momentum would just pretty much save me there, and that's pretty much what had happened. Alright. So time is coming up very soon. It's not here, but it's when I cross the gold tape on Ultra Heaven 9. Alright. Let's keep on moving. Be a little silent here so I can focus on this ending movement here. Alright. And that is Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD, and that would be the end of the Super Monkey Ball Trifecta Relay. Thank you very much for taking your time to watch this submission video, and thank you again for your consideration.